Hello again. This is Susie Keidel, Assistant Director from Accountability and Educational Technology, and this is part 2 of 3 in the Data Analysis Support Series, with this focus being about what do you do during collaboration. So you've already prepared your staff for the work they're going to be, you've prepared the information that they need, and now you're going to send staff out to do the work. So oftentimes this is grade level groups that might be meeting. If you're at elementary, the 3rd grade team, the 4th grade team, etc. At secondary, it could be a department level team, like the math department or the social studies department. So this is when you expect groups of teachers or staff to be working together on looking at data. So while the work is in progress, you've already decided what your best structure is. If teachers are going to be in one room, divided up into small groups, if you're going to lead some of the work initially for the first time through, or if teachers are actually going to disseminate and go out to other areas of the campus. So these are suggestions or best practices for what you do while you're in that working mode. So the first thing is you want to be present during the work. Some of you that are at smaller school sites have the luxury of being in the same room and you can have multiple groups working, so you are present and can be present during that work. At other sites where you have teachers that maybe don't all fit in a room or need more space and they go out to individual classrooms or other office spaces, you want to be really strategic in assigning who is supporting those teams or how you can be the support. So again, that kind of depends on the size of your staff and the capacity of your staff. I know I've been in structures where as an administrator, we pop in and out of the work. So you might be moving from class to class, checking in on the work. Or we've also had structures where we assign each other to different teams. So someone that might be in charge of the math team, and so they work with the 2 math groups, etc. So you have to be deciding what is the best way to monitor the work while it's in progress. And as you're looking at the work that your teachers are doing and your staff is doing, you want to identify what can you celebrate, what structures are working, what are some best practices you note. So carrying a little notebook or taking mental notes of what you see can be really positive. You also want to look for coaching opportunities. Are you seeing potential leadership in a teacher or a staff member that you hadn't thought of before or hadn't considered as a leader? Is it possible that you could coach them into leading the work for their team? And then who might benefit from some additional support? So oftentimes that could be a reflective conversation with the lead teacher for the group to get some feedback. How's it going? What other supports do you need? What do you think worked? So always looking for ways to continue to grow and improve the system. Then once it's all over, once that day or that MOU time has come to an end, you want to just take time to reflect on the work. What went well? What might you change next time? Oftentimes if you have someone else to bounce ideas off, that really supports the process. But you want to be always looking to improve the process. And then be prepared and get ready for the next phase of this, which is when you're going to prepare what do you do after the work is over. So immediately after, you want to reflect, take some notes, some talking points, some celebrations, and then get ready for that last piece, which is going to be part 3 in this series. So stay tuned for that.